I was looking at trying to figure out what on earth you were doing. Okay. There we go. Yes. Not yet, I just started. It's to get the controller and the keyboard. Oh, whatever. Have at you. And the intro battle where I can do nothing! That's the best you got. I've got a wedding plan, yada yada. Yay, we lost! And time for mashing. Dude, that was so not cool. I'm the wizard. I can grant you crazy powers. I thought you got it. Thank you. Yep. Hey, I'm glad that we have that. It's kind of bizarre to hand off a bulldozer. Okay, there we go. We've got mashing unlocked. Dog's probably confused. And it turns out that if you hold two directions at the same time on two inputs, you move slightly faster. So, yeah. Okay, that should one-shot him. Good defense. Good defense. Righteous. And I'll still be level 1 at the first mini-boss fight. She's annoying. Okay, 5.6. That should one-shot her first phase here. Which is exactly what I want. I know it didn't look like I took out all of her health, but I just need to do enough damage to her to get her to transform into Marty here. And now, this second phase has only 50 HP. So I just need to now build my magic back up, which I could do by punching. So now I can mash a lot. 5.4, that's good. 6.6, that's even better. 6.7, and we should... yeah. So that got rid of the second phase in a single shot. She should only have 11 HP left. Well, 12. Close enough. Who's really counting? So one last shot here, and the first boss should be done. First mini-boss should be done. There we go, 26. I leveled up my strength, and now it's just winding my way down to the next area. Okay, 4 will be enough to get the orange guy, who has the longest attack. Well, can have the longest attack, but on average the green guys take longer to attack, so I'll take out the green guys first, hopefully, except I mistimed that hit, so instead I'll have to just punch him to get rid of him. Yep. Okay, 4.0. That is not only perfect GPA, but perfectly strong enough to one-shot this guy. Mash a lot again. And he tries to poison me. It's fine. Okay, great. I mistimed that shot also. Huh. Interesting. I do need to build up my magic. This should get it. There we go. That was slow, but we won. Okay, and again, 2 inputs at once for faster speed for no reason. And now our second mini-boss, Skeletor, not to be confused with Skeletor. Okay. Ow. 8.6, it should be enough to one-shot his first phase here. Just slightly too low. He's only got a little bit of health left. There goes Taco. And he's only got 35 HP at the start here. He can't heal himself, so I don't want to get him, like, below 20. So I want to build up my magic. When Star Stacker? I don't know when Star Stacker is. I still don't have that game. I've never tried playing it, so... Okay. Okay, there we go. Got it. Good enough. This should kill. Righteous timing, yep, that killed. Okay, now right and up, which is difficult with 2 inputs devices going at once. I buy a second cookie. This is just safety for the final boss. Not of this world. Final boss of the entire game. I don't have very much time to go out of my way and collect other items, so, you know, I have to get those now. Eddie, I am practicing my commentary, so if you have any questions, please ask. Because I really do need practice at talking whenever I play this game. Just focus timing. Okay. Well, if I paralyze him, he might not heal himself, which I could do paralysis with this Michael Jackson glove, which got him out. Okay, good. 3.7... 3.9, okay, this will take him out. Yeah. If I get good timing, yep, that got him. I need my strength upgrade for next fight. Though, cutscene. They added a cutscene into this game in the last update, and I always forget it's here, because I ran this so long, with whenever there are only 4 episodes to the game instead of 5. I am doing this at RPG Limit Break in May. You know, the greatest RPG speedrunning event. It's just very different than your average RPG, though, because it's got a little less options, battle options. It's very much more input heavy. So back there, I just unlocked a new sticker, which I mainly did for the increased experience points. Okay. so that is high enough to be able to kill these guys. So, every time I block an attack, righteous timing, good, I build up magic. Magic in this game, okay, that's good enough, can be used to increase my damage multiplier, which can be really increased much faster than the developers intended if you're really fast at mashing. So basically I can go through this game pretty under-leveled, so I'm actually already at the first boss, and skip a lot of battles just because I can mash quick. And then whenever I'm moving around the map, I want to actually, as much as possible, be holding the same direction on the keyboard and controller, because for some bizarre reason you travel faster if you're holding the same direction on two different input devices. It's very slight, but it definitely exists. So this boss can be annoying, because he can... Okay, so I did 26 damage to him. He can enter a defensive mode where the max amount of damage you can do to him is 4, and I don't want to waste any of my multiplier attacks on that. I want to get my multiplier up high, and then attack him whenever he's not in that form. So I wait around until he goes in that defensive form a little bit. Although I'm going to go ahead and build up now, and if he goes in that defensive form, I will aim my attack at one of the other enemies, but he didn't, so I was able to one-shot him, because my multiplier was built up very high due to how fast I can mash. Which means that now the boss is dead, all I need to do is just defeat the enemies that he had spawned here. So I'm going to do that now. So this guy's only got 13 HP left. A single punch can do anywhere between 4 to 6, so it did 5 there. He can heal himself now if he wants to, but since he has just a little bit of HP left, he's not going to, and therefore with the multiplier I was able to get him out. So there's a little bit of just on-the-fly thinking around, trying to avoid. You want to, where I'm trying to hit enemies in certain cycles so that they do not have their defense up, and hit them whenever their defense is down with the multiplier up. So next we play episode 2, which is Hoodwinked. Previous routing of this game, whenever it was only 4 episodes, we actually played there was 5 episodes to this game. Before an update last week, there were only 4 episodes to the game. And previously, whenever we played just the 4 episodes before that update, they were less... we would run the game by going from episodes 1, 2, 4, then 3. You can play the episodes in any order you want, because there's a sub-boss in, well, a mini-boss in episode 3 that can one-shot you at a low level, which obviously I'm going to be playing this game at as low level as possible. However, in the new update, they decreased how much damage that mini-boss does, so now we are going to be playing as intended episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in that order. So that was a handy update, but the final boss of episode 5 is very difficult, so it's not all sugar and spice and everything nice, that's for sure. So I double input here to just increase my speed a little bit. Faster movement, and mashing. Also, this game, even though it is an RPG, is definitely built much more around okay. Yeah. Oh crud! I did not get the sneak bonus. Is built much more around combat. So I cannot run from a fight once it's triggered. I have to do every single fight. There is nothing to get out of a fight, I just have to do it. So a lot of this game also becomes how fast can I get through every encounter, and avoid encounters when possible, because obviously I can't get out of them. And I took the wrong path up, so unfortunately I'm in an extra encounter. It's not needed. It's a shame. But now I've got my multiplier built up because of my mashing, so I can one-shot the enemies here. Build it up again, and we'll one-shot this guy. Your items also work differently in this game than a lot of other RPGs. Okay, so I'm going to level up. I want my speed increase, so I upgraded my speed. You can only increase one thing at a time in this game, which is kind of weird. I don't know why. So, if I'm very careful... Okay, there we go. You have to do some very precise movement through there, and it avoids an encounter. Okay, so I also have to be careful there so I can avoid that encounter with that guy. And I've actually just accepted a side quest, which seems kind of odd in a speedrun, but it's a very short side quest. It's going to get me a new item. So how items work in this game is every battle you go into, every item, you can choose 5 items in the menu to use every battle. And you have a limited amount of uses of them. So right now, I am using the CD a lot. So I have 3 uses of the CD. It's a starting item that is a mid-damage range attack that I can use 3 times per fight. And it does pretty well. Also, if I get the righteous timing with it, it doubles its damage. But I can only use the CD 3 times per fight. So, it has been very useful to me all this time. And managed to get my multiplier up high. There we go. That should be enough to one-shot. Ooh, his first attack missed. That's a big help to me. Okay, so my accuracy is decreased. Wow, it still hit. If my accuracy is decreased by just a little bit, there's a very high chance that my attacks will miss their target and waste a lot of time. Because, as I mentioned, I can only use an item so many times per fight. I'm just going to punch this guy to get my magic meter built up. So, the side mission I accepted will just just makes me have to do one more battle than normal and backtrack a little bit. And it's going to get me a new item, the baseball card. The baseball card I can use 3 times per battle, also like the CD. It does similar damage to the CD, except it's not an electrical-based attack. The CD is considered an electrical-based attack. And Chapter 3 is filled with enemies that, if you use what's considered an electrical-based attack, it does very, very low damage to them. So, this guy's a jerk, he stole the baseball cards, I'm going to steal them back from him. This is the extra battle I had to get into. Wow, I did not kill him in one shot. He's got an insane amount of speed, so he could just sit there and hit you. But there we go. So, the baseball bat, as it does similar amounts of damage, is handy. Okay, good. Oh, crud, I accidentally triggered that. I thought I was going to get around it. Oh, well. Well, I can take out one of these guys in a single shot, hopefully, if I get the righteous timing. And get that double damage. Got the righteous, there we go. So yeah. Basically, what I'm doing right now is just backtracking a little bit to talk to a guy so I get that baseball bat. Okay, well, that stinks. Every time I miss time and get a bogus, that just is really bad, because it pretty well wastes my attack. Okay, so this guy's got 16 health left. He's only got 5 now. Which he can heal himself, but he only heals himself if he's under 5 health, so there we go, that's one hit kill. No, not one hit kill, that was 2 hits on him. But now, go through the door. So, we have the baseball card added to my inventory. So now doing double inputs to try to gain a little bit of movement speed. And on to our next battle. This guy, if I get my multiplier up to 5.5, which I only got to 5.1, but he's going to attack. All the way up to 9.9 just in case, so now if I hit him with the CD, he will die in a single hit. There we go. I want to avoid encounters with those guys because they have a ton of HP. Now I'm going to go all the way around here to try to avoid an encounter. I successfully avoided it. Again, you can't run from battles, so avoiding encounters is very important. So I'm going to take out the guy dressed in black first. At least that's my plan. Because he can decrease my accuracy, my speed, my health, everything. He can just be really a pain to deal with. So, there we go. Now I'm going to get rid of the white one because he can heal everybody else, so I want him gone. And I missed him. So now I don't have any magic left, so I'm going to need to punch enemies to get my magic back up. I just have decreased speed and accuracy thanks to the fellow in black who attacked me earlier, so that's just why the attack missed. Fortunately, that guy's only got about 20 HP left, so there we go. Again, 54 HP. I'm going to heal myself with a cookie, so I have 2 uses of the cookie per battle. And this is a low damage attack that just burns enemies. I want the burn damage to deal consistent damage to them. And we'll just increase my multiplier here a little bit. So that way I'll be able to punch them out in 1 hit. Well, I'm going to have to get more health back with the cookie. Punch him a few times here to get my magic back up. Okay, so he's only got 4 health left. Okay, he did not heal. This is good. So, I want my defense upgraded just a little bit. Now, here's our first instance of menuing. I get a second cookie and the baseball card in place of the part. So, defense plus 10, which to replace it with. Okay, okay, we'll take out the accuracy. These are completely... Ooh, the wet dog. Which stickers you get are entirely random, so... I've already got defense plus 5, so... And now I'm going to change the cover. This is the cover I want. So there we go. That is our first and last instance of the menu in the game, hopefully. And now on to more mashing, because again, this game is very battle heavy, and really just speedrunning it is just getting through the battles as fast as possible since we can't run through them. But I have unlocked all the items I'm now going to use throughout the run. The baseball bat, 2 cookies, Michael Jackson glove in case of backup. Okay. because it can paralyze enemies, even though it has no other... It does very low damage, but just the paralyzing effect is very handy. My two damage-heavy things are going to be my CD and my baseball bat. And just punching stuff to get my magic level back up here a little bit. So, this should get him down to somewhere between 35 to 32 HP, so he went down to 34. So, one multiplier blast and one hit with my final use of the CD. And... so, he gave himself 20 HP back. That was bad. The CD did 33 damage, he had 34 health left, so kind of unfortunate. Fortunately, though, for me, I've got the baseball bat left, so... got him with Righteous, there we go. And only one more encounter until the final boss of Episode 2. So... okay, good enough. I don't want to waste up all of my magic yet. Okay, so he took out my speed instead of my accuracy. That is very helpful. Now he took out my strength, but not my accuracy again. So me dropping attack is very unlikely. Okay, if I get the righteous timing, and we got a good timing. I really did not mean to attack the guy in green. I wanted to attack the guy in white, but it auto-targeted the guy in green instead. So I'm going to just get a little bit of magic built back up, and take out my friend in the white. Righteous timing, there we go. Get some health back, so I can hit him. Okay, he's only got 7 health left. Double should be good enough. More than doubled. There we go. 8 damage. Perfect. And up into the final boss fight of Episode 2. Where these guys can do high amounts of damage, or just take my money. I want them to take my money, because obviously damage is bad. And I don't need to buy anything anymore. I've got enough items to make it all the way through to the final boss. So I get my damage multiplier up to 9 times. Take out guy number 1. If I were to take out the other fellow, he would... this guy would just resurrect him and would have to restart, so I have to make sure to just do that in the right order. Okay. Okay, that should be good enough, if I got the righteous timing. Got the righteous timing, there we go, there's that. There's the final boss of Episode 2 down. The main thing about that boss is just making sure you killed the guy on the right-hand side before killing the guy on the left-hand side. That's really just the main thing. A blind and mute ninja with a dog named Shadow. That does not feel like a reference to anything at all. So there's Commander Hood. We foiled his evil plan again. Got a C rank. And now on to Episode 3. And just mashing away to get through this. Text. Powertron kills. It's a drug rally, anti-drug rally, with all the students at the high school. Just say no to drugs. Oh, look, it's the Transformers. Except some of the Transformers are on drugs. Yeah, I'm just mashing through text. Come on. And the Transformers that are on drugs are going to blow up the Jean-Claude Van Damme to get more drugs. Because, you know, this is a parody of everything 80s. So I just go down here. And now another fight. Oh look, it's Billy again, who was the trouble the first time, except now he just got hit by a car. He's totally fine. Don't worry about him. So these guys are why I got the baseball bat earlier. They only take half damage from the CD. So I obviously don't want to only do half damage, so... Oh, good. And they can go into this defensive mode anytime they want, which is just a waste of my time. And that hit missed. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to... Basically, everything that could go wrong just went wrong. I hit one guy as soon as he went in defensive mode. And the other guy, the baseball bat missed him, so... But we got one of them killed at least. Now all I need to do is punch this guy, and he exits defensive mode immediately. And I just need to keep punching him so I have enough magic built up. Unfortunately, I cannot use the CD here to take him out. Really, it would just been pointless to do that. So I'm going to have to slowly get my magic meter built back up. And take him out with a punch. There we go. C rank. Whatever. And Butterfly, Marty, can you hear me? Go help. Yeah, whatever. Just trying to take the fastest path down here. Go while avoiding encounters. And again, with the double input thing, just to save a little bit of time, because of the increased movement speed for no real clear reason. It's a very small increase, but it does exist, so... as far as I can tell. So, this is the Jean-Claude Van Damme. And here is another mini-boss fight with Sunhow, who also has the thing where he only takes half damage from the CD. So I better hit him with a baseball bat. Fortunately for me, if I get the righteous timing with his attack, it reflects back at him. He's only got 3 health left. Oh, that missed. He's got 1 health left. He's got... there we go. So that should give me enough experience. Okay, I need more speed. It's totally random what you get. I'm looking to increase my speed, power, and magic now. So those are the ones I will always take. So, and these guys are totally fine with getting hit by the CD, and in fact they've got really low health. So if I get a righteous timing with the CD, take him out in 1 hit, but I decided not to. So, there we go. Vince D. Cola in the background there is a pun, because the man who did the soundtrack to this game is named Vince DiCola, so the soda machines are a pun on that name. So there we go, sneak attack, I will be able to one-shot either one. And so, now the other one's been damaged by the explosion. I got good timing. Instead of righteous, getting a righteous is just a few frames of time. Pretty difficult. And I immediately go right and into another battle that I can't avoid. Just always bad at this game. I don't know why I just mashed. It's kind of pointless actually. Oh well. Okay. Here we go. Rank S. Okay, there we go. And this allows me to get up here. Just a little bit of menuing around to solve this puzzle, and another one of these fights, because there just are. There's a ton of them. There we go. So, purple guy has very little health, so taking out the red should hopefully make him explode too. There we go. Ironically, after that dies, you can still hit the stuff. Oh, whoops. There we go. So, I just want to go down here. This is kind of maze-like, so you do need to know the correct way. Okay. I didn't need a mash, but I did again. The explosion didn't do that much damage. Okay, S rank again, that's good. Oh, come on. Ooh, okay. Stay up. So, another enemy here. These guys do not get affected by the CD in any extra fashion, so I can just use them with CD to get rid of them also. They also have this aggravated meter, which builds up over time, and they will eventually just explode. Which, if they just do that immediately, and I only have to hit one of them out, that's faster, but, that's kind of RNG. Oh, come on. Okay, so I need to... There we go. So that was all... So I went a little slow there just to make sure to avoid that encounter. There we go. Getting hit by an explosion causes these guys to get aggravated also, so... Oh, well, if I quit being bad at timing, I'm just going to focus on the guy in the front, and whenever he explodes, he'll cause everybody else to get aggravated. Take him out with the Michael Jackson glove. Just so I have a use of the CD left. Yep. Both aggravated. So one of them is now all the way up to 80% aggravation, which means that he will hopefully go up all the way. There it is. So yeah, he just explodes. Meaning I only had to attack 2 of the guys instead of all 3 of them. Again with the double control. Get the sneak attack. Scratch that joystick. Hopefully, we... Yep, okay, so there's a one-shot. Getting a sneak attack just increases my multiplier. So... Okay, they're both at 20% aggravation, so I'll probably need to take both of them out the hard way, but... It's not too bad. Okay, there we go, another S-rank battle. Okay. And here we go. Okay. Build my outlier up. Okay, he goes into defensive mode, so I'm not going to attack him. And I am going to attack the bomb head thing that does not have any rage meter built up. I'm going to punch this guy a few times, and hopefully it'll come out of defensive mode. Well, it comes out of... Sometimes whenever you punch them, they'll leave defensive mode. So yeah, he left defensive mode. So now I can hit him with a baseball bat and one-shot him. To get a one-shot on him, you need to get the righteous timing, which is about a 30th of a second on the slider. So he's 60% aggravated, whatever. I was hoping he would explode on his own. Oh! The attack just missed. And if you're going to sit here and just, you know, get more aggravated. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Turning this a little bit. Let me double check, see where that is on the keyboard. Okay. Yeah, it'll do for now. Close. Okay, and go down this way. Okay, so I'm going to wait a second here to avoid this encounter. We'll walk by eventually. There we go. Again, just waiting a few seconds saves a bit of time, because waiting encounters is good, since you can't run from fights. So this guy's a jerk, he can increase stats. Got the righteous hit, so there we go, and single hit take him out, and we got the SS ranking, which increases... Oh, would you quit doing that? I don't know why, but for some reason, now, after that last update, you will sometimes leave hoverboard mode after a battle. So I'm going to take out the yellow guy first, because yellow guy cannot go into defensive mode. He can just increase everybody's stats, while red guy can go into defensive mode. However, red guy will stay out of defensive mode after the yellow guy is dead, so... Okay, I did not get the righteous timing. So... I'm hoping that he does his normal... Oh, he did go into defensive mode. Okay. I was hoping he would do his attack that he fires the rocket at me, because the rebound would have killed him. Got the righteous timing, there we go. He's going to exit defensive mode now. He's only got 5 HP left, so my punch did 4, because... Of course it did. Getting a righteous timing, which is again about a 30th of a second on that defense, fires that projectile back at him, and is faster. So navigate the powerhouses. Now on our way up. The powerhouses are a little annoying. They're not too bad. Again, I'm going to avoid... I don't want to have to attack the little guy. Because I want him to explode himself. Yeah. I was double checking which my cursor is actually on. Got the righteous timing. Okay. Either way... This is... he changed into a car. Okay. Yeah, just gotta aggravate. Every time I punch him, his aggravation is going to go up, so... I'm just gonna punch him till either he gets so aggravated he blows himself up, or I actually defeat him. First thing I'm going to do is eat a cookie. Get enough health back. Use my magic to build that multiplier back up. And hit red guy with baseball bat. There we go. There we go. Need my magic increased. So that way I can mash more. Use that mashing technique more often. Now another battle. Now there's 3, count them, 3 red guys. Okay, 5%. 2 of them go into defensive mode immediately, however, one of them always remains out of defensive mode, so... There we go. Now I'm going to punch, and one of them should exit defensive mode here soon, so I'm just going to use my punch over and over to build up my magic until one of them leaves defensive mode. They both leave defensive mode at the same time, which can pose a problem. Because I can select one to attack, and then after I've selected them go into defensive mode and waste a turn. However, this guy decided to go back into defensive mode, so the other one had to stay out of defensive mode. So going to go ahead and punch this guy again until he leaves this defensive mode. Okay. 3.5. 4 times damage. Should be able to swing that. There we go. There's that fight done. And double input again. Whoops. Start going the wrong way. Would have been bad. So... yeah. There we go. And now, the boss fight. The most annoying boss fight. So this guy will go into a high defensive mode that very little damage can be done to him for his first 5 turns, so I'm going to punch him until his timer goes down. So I hit once, hit twice, okay, and my speed is not particularly, I haven't multiplied it up particularly high, so there we go. My damage multiplier is now built up to 9.9. Before the update, he would have one-shot me, but now he won't. So there we go. 9.9 times damage. One-shot the boss. My camera does not want to cooperate. Righteous timing. Almost blew him up in a single hit. Okay. There we go. go. So a Righteous should get this guy out in a single hit. Bam. There's that fight done. So that fight used to not be possible at this low of a level, but they greatly reduced the damage of that charged attack of the other guy. And you saw that it only did half damage, about half my damage, so there we go. There's that puzzle complete. Pretty simple puzzle. It used to one-shot me, so now I can play the episodes in the order they're intended, because that will no longer kill me in a single hit. So there are two paths I can take, and the path I choose affects the final boss outcome. So the bottom path, there's a ton of encounters on the way, but it will mean that this boss here will do way less damage to me. So I'm going to take the path that is obviously faster to walk and has no encounters, and just deal with the fact that he does extra damage. Oh, come on. Camera. My camera is hooked up by tape on the wall at the moment. Kamikaze bot, come to my aid. Okay. Got him. Okay. Neither Kamikaze bot has very much rage built up, so... Okay, so I'm going to punch the one that has 20% rage built up. So now we'll go to 40%. He's up to 60. I'll punch him again. He'll be up to 80. I'm going to build my magic up, my multiplier up, and one-shot the one that's only at 40% aggravation, 60% aggravation now, and hope that the other one will just get so aggravated that he kills himself. Well, they both killed themselves. That is pretty fast. Okay. So there we go. That is episode 3 of 5 done. I'm going to double check what my... Okay, that looks fine. And on to episode 4. Just a little bit of menuing there with the mouse. So every episode of this game is obviously built around looking like a cartoon from the 80s. This is the holiday special. See? Whatever. Doesn't matter too much. So, I've got a bunch of text to mash through. I'm a little bit faster at mashing with my keyboard. LaBeouf says, no, the drugs. I love the posters in this game. So many little details. So now, the bad guy, Commander Hood, is trying to steal all the presents in the town, so I need to go stop him. He's actually already stolen all the presents, so I need to go to his secret base in Antarctica and get them back. That's the story of episode 4. These present enemies will blow themselves up over time, so I'm not going to attack them. I'm just going to let themselves destroy themselves. So I am going to focus on the, looks like Polar Explorer here. I'm going to go ahead and build up my multiplier to attack the green one, because the green one isn't going to explode anytime soon, but here we go. And just going through this winter wonderland. There. Again, I'm going to focus on the other two enemies before I focus on the present, and hope that the present explodes himself. He's going to explode. He's only got 2 turns. He's going to explode no matter what. 1. Sometimes it's a fake explosion and just gives confetti. Sometimes it explodes and gives you confetti and experience points, so... lame defense. Fine. go. And another one of these crazy puzzles. Accidentally goofed this up, so I am doing... Okay, there we go. My darndest to get that back through correctly. There we go. Through there. And now I just need to get to Commander Hood to defeat him. And a bunch of these guys in the way. Go. That's more than enough to one-shot them. Oh, I'm paralyzed. That is exactly what I wanted. Not. So, paralysis... I'm paralyzed still. Paralyzed still. Paralyzed again. Paralyzed still. Okay, this is just... Paralysis broken. I still have the paralysis effect, but okay. Yeah, these enemies can give me the paralysis effect, which means that I just randomly can't attack. So, bit of RNG. Nothing too bad though. Okay, I'm not going to increase a level before this boss fight. So this boss fight's very similar to one of the first of the game, except now he's just got a little bit more HP. But he's still got the same thing that he can go into this defensive mode. So I have to be very careful not to waste my attack. So I'm just going to punch him until he goes into defensive mode once, because he usually doesn't go immediately back into that defensive mode. There it is. So if I do 4 damage to him, it will get rid of it. I did 5. He's not going to go back into that mode until a few turns from now, so the presents are going to sit there and count down. So now I'm going to hit him. 5 times damage, he's only got 11 HP left. So I'm just going to punch him. So he's only got 7 HP left. Now I'm going to hit him with one final... wow, he's got 1 HP left. Oh well. But we only saw one mode of the defense, and so we beat him. Okay. Get my magic increased. So now I need to go back to Shadow Valley, my hometown, because I need to return all those presents that were stolen, because, you know, totally not stealing anything else a storyline here. And all that's left in this run is 4 encounters. Well, okay, what would have been all that's left of this run a week ago would be 4 encounters and a focus timing. That's not what I wanted. And some menuing. However, now with come on, paralyzed. else is broken. Good timing. Okay. Needed a little bit of health back. Fine. But now, with the new episode in place, I've got a little bit more than that to get through. This encounter's going annoyingly. Okay, there we go, 3.6. That should be more than enough to kill this guy. Okay. I'll just punch him a few times and get my meter back up. 3.2. That. Oh, I don't have the CD left anymore, so we're hitting him with that apparently. Okay, I need health back. We're in this battle for the long haul. Yeah, just one encounter can really mess with you. Okay, he's only got 5 HP left. And he can hit with that all at once, whatever. There we go. Taking our way back around the ice to get to the end level. Okay. I attack the snow goons last because, again, they can have their attack blocked and reflected back at them, and you can actually kill them that way. Not attack the one that's already got damage. I'm going to attack the one that has no damage. And now this guy. Got him. And now, there we go. He's dead. Now all that's left are some presents to fight. They're right here. Fortunately for me, again, presents usually destroy themselves, so way to mash a little bit. One of these guys is going to pretty well explode immediately. 2. Take out one of them. Well, whatever. I'm just going to waste time. Come on at me. There we go. One. Okay. Okay, so now it's just running around town returning stuff, and then the run will be over pretty well. Oh, there are no encounters left. It is all entirely talking to people. So many cakes. Sharon Stone, ha ha ha. The Rock got Sharon Stone films. I got medication. Okay. Bobby Jett, totally not like Boba Fett in any way. You did it, amazing, yeah, I know. Okay, go. Oh, don't hit anything. And then there's a few guys left here in the park. Oh. Should I try to... Oh, get out of the way. How did I miss you? Okay, and our final one, I save him for last because I needed to walk to that spot anyway to trigger this text, so I just do him last and the text immediately triggers, instead of having to travel all the way back there. Save movement, save a little bit of time. Okay. And now we have to go back to Antarctica. Oh, get off the rock. Well, now we go back up the way we came. For some reason considers it an exploration bonus, even though I've been here before. Whatever. And in the old route, that would have been time. But this is all 5 episodes now, instead of there only being 4 episodes in the game. So, you know. Whatever. So, episode 5, Spaced Out. Final episode of the run. And if all goes well, I am on track to definitely beat world record, which is 129.44. So... just get to the spaceport. Well, starport. Drive around here a little bit. Sideways, sideways, go faster. And now, mashing! Because this game doesn't have enough of that. That's all story, whatever. There's a bad guy that we need to defeat. He's the guy that used to work with Commander Hood. That's been the main bad guy. But now I'm going to take on the real bad guy, who allowed Commander Hood to become powerful in the first place. And his name is the Financer. Yes, he's the one responsible for giving money to Commander Hood. Gasp! And this is totally not looking like Star Wars at all. Those ships in the background totally do not look anything like Star Wars transport ships at all. Okay, so... there's a locked door. I need to hit 3 switches to unlock the door, so I am just going to, you know, run around and hit switches for 3 minutes. 5.4, good. Should be good enough. Righteous timing, there we go. Those guys have 55 health. So if I get up to 5.5, at least, and then get a righteous timing, they're generally usually good. The black guys only have about 45 health, so it's not as important. The white ones have a little bit more health. Okay, so... I'll get my first switch down here. I do not understand these guys. They attack, they do damage to me, and give me money every time they attack. Like, they're just legit giving me money. Not that I ever really buy anything, but they're giving me money. Okay. So, you know, whatever, it's all good, but they're just flat out giving me money. It's kind of fun. Okay, so here we go. Don't mind me. He's going to attack later, but... I come up here. Here's the first switch. This red guy is going to try to attack me. Red enemies came calling help. I want to... he's going to call in help here with one of these white guys, but that are totally not cat-like stormtroopers. So I'm going to get rid of the red guy first before he calls in a second backup. Okay, and hopefully one-shot him. That's it. There's that fight. Simple enough. There's that switch tip. It usually lights up, but if you hit it quick enough, for some reason it doesn't light up. I lied earlier. So he told me to not mind him earlier, but now he's going to attack me. So there can only be 3 enemies on screen at any time. So one of them will call in reinforcements. I'm going to attack the other one because it's rare for an enemy to call in reinforcements twice in a single fight. So hopefully the red guy will attack me instead of calling in reinforcements now, since he's already called in 1 reinforcement. Focus on the red, he's going to call in reinforcements anyway. Well, that stinks. But whatever, he's down. There we go. If I get the righteous timing... Righteous, there we go. Hit him a few times to build my power meter back up. And I'll be able to get a lot. And I should be able to take him out with a baseball bat now. Because he's been punched once, so he's at lower health anyway. There we go. He's done with. Strength increased. Defense is not that important at this point. There's our second switch hit. And... another fight. Again. Take out the red, because I don't want him to call in another enemy. And since there's only 3 enemies at a time on screen, if I were to defeat anybody else first, he would be able to call him back up. But since I defeat him first, he can't call him back up. So yeah. Hit him. Righteous, okay. Righteous, bam. There's 50 battles. There's all 3 switches. And now 3 more encounters that I'm forced to go through until the final boss. By the way, this is a giant space station that's going to destroy Earth. Kind of like the Death Star in Alderaan, because, you know. By the way, if you're looking for a woman and she doesn't like Star Wars, you're looking for love in Alderaan places. Har har har. Bad puns. Okay. My low speed is really coming out, which is just from being underleveled. I know it looks like I'm going through a lot of battles, and most of this run is battles. But, there are way more battles than you would think possible to do in this game. So I'm really avoiding a ton of encounters. Each chapter usually has somewhere between, anywhere between 5 to 10 side quests that also gain experience points. And most side quests are very short. I did one side quest and it took all of 1 extra minute. Some of them are longer, but most of the side quests are really short like that, and they gain you a lot of experience points. So really, I'm coming in very underleveled. And really, I am just able to do a lot of damage still, just because of being able to build up the multiplier so fast. However, the final boss is very difficult, because he can actually do an attack that gets rid of my multiplier. So, there are 3 options I have to well, 4 options really I have to be able to defeat him. 1, I can paralyze him so that he can't attack. Build up my multiplier anyway and hit him. Which is what I will attempt to do. Okay. He's got a little bit of health left. Just punch him. Yeah, I love this game. I am very happy for this game. I absolutely love it. I'm actually speedrunning it. It will be featured, actually, believe it or not, at RPG Limit Break 2015, which, if you've never heard of RPG Limit Break, it's basically a convention for speedrunning RPG games. And I've signed up to run this game at RPG Limit Break 2015. And RPG Limit Break is usually front page of Twitch. It was last year. So, this game at RPG Limit Break will probably get... Really? That's awesome. That is awesome to hear. I think they did a really solid job with this game. I absolutely love it. So yeah. I'm probably playing it a little bit differently than they originally intended, but... because I'm going through without upgrading or anything, trying to just kind of cheese my way through this as fast as possible. But I absolutely love this game. Baseball bat. Come on, whatever. Keep healing yourself, I don't care. Restore some health. 5.7. Alright, whatever. Call in help. I don't care. Wow, cool. Toys R Us. He worked at Toys R Us! Oh, come on. Why am I failing that today so much? That's hilarious! All of a sudden, all the items in this game make way more sense. Like, seriously. They all of a sudden make way more sense. That's really cool, man. Yeah. Target's red. Righteous timing. There we go. Okay. Build some health back up, and we'll punch this guy a few times. And amazement. Huh. Interesting. That is really cool. Yeah. So, right now... oh, crap. I chose the wrong item. Alright, whatever. He's paralyzed. Hit him with the baseball bat. There we go. Huh. Cool. Really cool. So, point of no return, yes. So, if I could beat the final boss here in 10 minutes and get out of the building, it will be the fastest recorded time that anybody has beat all 5 episodes. The sign set up in the dealer's room, so it's pretty hard to miss it. Huh. Well, I have never been there, so I don't know where that is. I live in Ohio. RPG Limit Break will be in Utah. Okay. So I am just going to not use Zap my... Come on, paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. He's paralyzed, great. And he has the bat out. So that means I can get in a shot no matter what with the multiplier and take him out. Get some of that health up. He's still paralyzed. I'm gonna call in some help. Call in more help. Cool. Yeah, I will do. So, tell him Dustin says hi. Well, I have never been to a PAX event, so wasn't planning on going. I should have healed first. That was... Okay. Well, we'll see if I can paralyze him again. Because if he paralyzes him, if he gets paralyzed, then I can't, then he can, okay, please paralyze, please paralyze. Yes, he's paralyzed. Huh. Okay, so he's still paralyzed, and his next attack will be with the hockey. So, here we go. He's paralyzed still. He's going to call in help this turn. Fayetteville. I'm not familiar with that area either. I'm just trying to focus. Okay, there we go. One shot. Use those cookies and bring this on home. Okay. Use the CD. One more use of the cookie, get my health up high enough. And in North Carolina State. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh. Chose the wrong option. Whatever. There we go. Okay. You save Christmas, yeah, da. Oh, wrong way. This is the way I need to go. You pass. It's like a crutch. The music in this game is so good. Okay. Oh my goodness. So before this, the fastest recorded time anybody had from starting a new file to beating Chapter 5 was 129. No risk, no glory. 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 44 seconds. And I'm going to reach the end before the 1 hour, 25 minute mark. That is time. Wow. So from file creation to final character movement under an hour and 25 minutes. Ooh, wow, that is cool. I am so excited for the idea of episode 6 also. Just because this episode was so cool. That I think episode 6 is just going to be way better. Episode 5 was amazing to play through it casually. Obviously I was rushing through it quite fast, but episode 5 was amazing casually. I'm sure episode 6 is just going to be as amazing. Complete all 5 episodes. Ugh.